What is going on, guys? RealTutsGML here, back with another video for you guys, and today I have an in-depth analysis on my Ludum Dare 29 game, Beneath the Surface. Now, Ludum Dare was about a year ago, but I wanted to go ahead and create this video anyways because I had a lot of requests for people wanting to know how I did certain things in my game, right? So if you don't know Beneath the Surface, or if you don't know Ludum Dare competition in general, it's pretty much, they do it 3 times a year, I believe. And it's a competition where, off of a base theme, you have to create a game within 48 hours, right? So that's how Beneath the Surface came about, and that's what I'm going to be showing you today. I did a lot of cool things, a lot of customization, a lot of just particles and all that stuff that I want to show you guys, right? And some of you that already know more advanced might find it interesting as well. So I'm also going to put the download link for this in the description, along with the game, the Ludum Dare website, link to my submission here, which you can go ahead and check out. So let's go ahead and get started with Beneath the Surface in-depth analysis. So generally with these competitions, I like to create something based off of a random outcome, right? So every playthrough you go through is different, and that's how I think you get the biggest bang for your buck when creating these very small games, right? So that's exactly what I did with my last Ludum Dare entry as well, called Seder Run, which, you know, had changing terrain, and you could buy things from a store and change how your player interacts with the terrain and all that. So I really think that's how you can get the most out of your game if you have a small game like that, is random outcomes in different playthroughs every time. So the way I created this as sort of a random game is it's got changing terrain. So every time you play the game, the stars come in differently and destroy the blocks and terrain differently, which means, you know, there's never one way you can play it. You always have to be making different moves in the game. So the way I did this was creating a base set amount of blocks in my room at first, which equals out to be about 2,500 blocks. So 2,500 blocks are created from the very start. Then, using a spawning system, I can create the random stars to destroy these base set of blocks. So based on the current level you are, the stars will spawn quicker and be more precise towards the player location. Each star that spawn has its own hit point value as well, so some stars can cause more damage to the terrain than others, along with their own independent particle systems. I'm pretty happy with how the damage and stars turned out in this game. So with these games, I like to give the player a lot of customization perks and options for the game. So how it looks, how it plays, how it feels, all of that stuff goes into what I like to create. So with this, I went ahead and created so you can change what the color of your character looks like. Again, it's just a box, so it's, you know, there's not much you can do there, but I think I did a good job there. Along with, there are different perks that you can change for your player, right? So there is a health, which pretty much just, it doesn't change the total scale of your health. It really just takes the damage from the stars and makes it less. There's also agility, which is, you know, how fast your character can run, or, you know, go side to side, and your jump. So how, you know, how high or low your character can jump, and you can really customize that towards your own playstyle and how you can do the best in this game. You have a total of 24 points to spend to change these attributes. Looking back at it now, I should have gone with a total of 10 or 12 points because, I don't know, the system just doesn't work exactly how I'd like it to work. The best option when playing the game is probably just to keep everything even, because if you change one, you know, if you change the health down, then you're going to just die right away. If you change the jump down, you know, you're not even going to be able to clear any blocks. So I should have spent more time on this system. The way the system works is I have 3 different variables that hold these attributes. And when clicking on the negative or a positive button, it changes those variables based on how many points you currently have available. So then what happens is it takes these values, and then when you hit go, the player object just uses those variables that you changed as a base for your H speed, your jump height, your all of that stuff, right? The color changing option was a good one as well. This was very last minute that I put it in, like probably 30 minutes before I even uploaded the game. I thought it'd just be a cool touch to the game. It uses RGB values on each row to create any color you want. So all I did to do this was I created a main color that uses the makeup of 3 other values, which is color 1, color 2, and color 3. And using the GUI slide, I can base what that value is on the position of the GUI slide. So it starts out at 112 pixels from the screen, and the line is 255 long. So I just start 112 and I subtract that from the X position and use that as the RGB value. So there's a lot of other things I do in this game. I use the tweening algorithm a lot in this game, which I actually have an entire series on tweening algorithms. Go ahead and click the link right there, and that will send you to a playlist of the tweening variables. So basically how I make the camera so smooth, how, you know, in the menu system I can when you hover over, you know, one of the icons, it's very smooth in and out, and it really looks pretty professional, and has some good value there. So go ahead and click that playlist there. That should help you out. And you know, other things as far as you know, I've outlined the blocks and all that in game, which is also a pretty cool touch. You can all check out this stuff in the description, where you can download this project file and take a look at it and tinker around with it and change all this stuff up. So with that, go and leave a like, go and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your feedback on it. Leave a like if you like these videos and you want to see more of them. And yeah, so I will go ahead and see you guys next time. Peace.